A great time to be here once again. It's another beautiful Tuesday morning. Oh my God. It's good to be back on air. Last week, wow, we were not on air. We're just on Facebook and Instagram, Facebook and YouTube basically. But we're glad our station is back and live. Radio Rivers 99.1 FM, Port Harcourt, the voice of experience. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I'm glad to be here. My name again is Coach Emmanuel Dogba, and I am the oxygen. Wherever I go, life flows. Well, you just listen to that sick tune, and the show is Find Your Voice. And I'm very sure and certain that you're ready for the great things that will be happening this morning on the show. It's very interesting, and I am certain that you will gain value. I always bring value to the table, and that's why you listen to the show. That's why you come on air. That's why you want to know what's happening. Today, we will be talking about something real good. Last week, we dealt on, though we're not on air, but we're on Facebook and YouTube, and we talked about something that was very interesting. We looked at how you can deal with stage fear and some of the little demons that plague you. I'm sorry we couldn't do that on the radio show, but I think I'll schedule another time we'll talk about it because we have the show set out and the things we want to cover for a certain period. But just to make you feel better, I'll just talk a bit about some of the things we discussed last week. We talked about some of the fears, some of the things that wasn't your stage fright, and there were 4 demons that we dealt with last week. And the first of the demons was the fear of embarrassment. We talked about fear of judgment. We talked again about 2 other fears, which also happen to be critical factors that limit you. But the greatest of them all happen to be the fear of embarrassment. People just feel that they don't want to be embarrassed. They really don't want anyone to count them and lose the little respect they have for them. And so because of that, they're so scared to go out there and speak up. And that worsens their stage fright issues. But well, we're able to deal with all of that last week. And time will fail us to go reviewing everything that we talked about. But you can go to my YouTube page and you will get everything. Or go to the Facebook, you'll get it, everything. Go to my Facebook page or my YouTube channel. For Facebook, you can just go to www.facebook.com/ema.dogba and you will see everything that we talked about. You watch the video. But if that's going to be difficult going through the entire Facebook to go look for that particular video, you can just go to YouTube and just search Coach Emmanuel Dogba. Coach Emmanuel Dogba is my YouTube channel. And when you get Coach Emmanuel Dogba on YouTube, you can watch all the videos. There are loads of videos there, things that would help you to gain a lot of value. And even this one that we're sharing today would also be posted on the YouTube channel eventually. So ladies and gentlemen, today we're here, we're back. And I'm glad that we're back. So excited to be back here to share with you. And the 6th tune you just listened to is called Anthem of Victory by Zakar Valaha. Very great tune. I love it. It's beautiful. Each time I hear it, I feel great. It helps me find my voice. And that's what we're doing here today. We're helping you find your voice. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the oxygen. Wherever I go, life flows. You can connect with me on social media, and my social media handles are ema.dogba. That's Facebook, ema.dogba. On Instagram, it's Emmanuel Dogba. Hey, I like spelling out the name Dogba because of football. A lot of people misspell my name and call it Drogba, but it's not Drogba, it's Dogba. Dorgba, the one and only Dorgba. So ema.dogba. That's the name for Facebook. And on YouTube, just go to YouTube and just type Coach Emmanuel Dogba and the channel will pop up and you can see the videos that are there, educative videos that would help you and do you a lot of good. If you want to reach out to me on WhatsApp, the number for WhatsApp is 0809 7393 470. That's my WhatsApp line. My official WhatsApp line is 0809 7393 470. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines will be open at some point in the course of the show because I want you to be a part of the conversation today like I always do. And today we will be looking at something very interesting and important, and I believe that it will help you. I want to talk to you today and I want to share with you great tips that would help build your capacity. And what we will be discussing this morning on the show is the most important tool in public speaking and, in fact, in effective communication. The most important tool. Now, you know, if you want to communicate, you want to speak in public, there are loads of things that every great coach will tell you about. They mentioned a lot of things: know your material, visit, know your audience, analyze your audience, and all of that. They will tell you how you need to prepare and do all of that. Those are beautiful tools. They're very excellent tools that help you build capacity. But there is one tool that I have found over the years, and every great public speaker will agree with you. Even TED Talk will tell you that the number one tool that you need to excel as a speaker is just one. Well, you need all the other complexities and tools to bring together. But the number one is what I want to share with you today. And I believe strongly that if you are able to put this to work, if you're able to build on this, if you're able to help yourself a great deal, it will be the best thing you have done for yourself. And what is this great tool? Let me let the cat out of the bag. But first, I'm going to start out with a quote by Timothy Weah. Timothy Weah said, "Confidence is key. Once you have that, you are unstoppable." Confidence is key. Once you have that, you are unstoppable. And if you listen to that quote, it just tells you that what I want to talk about this morning is confidence. That is the greatest tool you will ever need if you want to be great at anything that you do. Now I'll tell you a story. I've been privileged to sit, somewhere where we're having a conversation, and then there was this guy who came around and started sharing thoughts. And he spoke so eloquently and began to give us some facts. Interestingly, I was inquisitive, but he mentioned a fact that didn't go down well with me. And I said, I think I've heard or read about this thing he's talking about. And that fact doesn't sound right. But guess what? The confidence with which this guy sold this thing to every one of us, even my humble self, who knew that I wasn't quite sure he was giving the right, adequate statistics, I was carried away. I agreed with him, only for me to check up later on and discover that it wasn't correct. And I went back to him and said, "Guy, you quoted something that was out of place. What's up?" He said even him, at that point he was quoting that thing, wasn't sure, but man, he cannot fool himself in public. Just had to go on and then buttress it well. And you know why it worked for him? The level of confidence with which he quoted and went on talking about it, everybody got carried away. Listen, confidence is powerful. I tell you what, and I smiled and I shook hands with him. I said, "Man, your confidence just sold us in." Everybody was we bought into all you were saying because you exuded so much confidence. Now listen, guys, if you don't have confidence, you can't achieve a lot in life. You see, confidence is one key tool that you cannot do away with. You can't overlook it. You can't take it for granted. You need confidence to move from point A to point B in your life. And more so, if you're engaged in the business of public speaking, you cannot do anything outside of confidence. Powerful tool, I tell you. Powerful tool. You see, there are a few things that confidence will help you achieve. And if you're listening into the show right now and you have issues with confidence, oh man, Coach Emmanuel Dogba is here to help you. I've worked with a couple of people and I do a great job at that. And I tell people that, look, if you can build your confidence, you can build pretty much anything else in your life. You can climb any mountain, you can do just anything. All you need to do is go work on the foundation, which is your confidence, right? And, in our last discussion, I told people that there are two fears that we're born with, okay? And that's the fear of falling and the fear of a loud noise. Every other fear were borrowed. We pick them from our environment, we pick them from our community, we pick them from our parents, from our friends, people around us, the things we hear, the movies we see, and all of those fears. And so if you begin to build your confidence, you will discover that some of those things you're afraid of will begin to fade off just naturally the way they came into your life. And that's why confidence building is a very key element that you need to begin to focus on, right? I mean, take politicians, for instance. I've never had one politician that said he will lose an election. Interesting. Even the one that knows in his heart that apart from himself and his family members, nobody else will vote him, will tell you he's going to win. Interesting. They exude so much confidence. They exude so much confidence in their speeches. And you know what it does? It wins certain people. Some people just look at the way you talk and say, you're so confident. I just like your confidence. I just like how confident you express yourself. Okay. So let me tell you some of the things that would help you before I open up the phone lines. Okay. The first thing you need to do when you get confident in public speaking or talking and sharing your thoughts, one thing it will help you do when you exude confidence, it will help you focus on helping your audience, because your confidence begins to release something that you have on the inside to others. You want to provide value. When you're a confident person, you just want to be there to provide value for your audience. You want to do more. You want to give them something that they can take home. You want to serve them properly. You want to make sure that they don't just listen in and get nothing out of it. You want to make sure that they get value. And so confidence helps you to provide value for your audience, to focus on helping your audience. When you're speaking from a standpoint of confidence, you just want to give more. You want to do more. You want to say more, right? And it helps you to be clear. Confidence helps you to be clear and concise. You're giving out valuable information. You're clear about what you're saying. You know what you're saying. You're confident about it. So when you're speaking, you are so clear about what you're saying. The third thing that it does for you is that it helps you to create content that is relevant to the need of the day, relevant to the people. It helps you to deal with scenarios where you can just give out the value that people want, the value that people need. You don't stutter, you don't stumble on your words because you know what you're saying. You're confident about what you're saying, right? Even when someone asks you a question that is contradictory or contradicting what you're saying, you're still confident to come through, right? You just want to release it, okay? You just want to release it. There's something that I discover when you're very confident, you can handle any situation that comes even in the process of delivering your speeches. So you're sharing your knowledge. There's one big thing I'm going to share with you right now. There's something called Murphy's Law. There's this Murphy's Law scenario, right? Now, Murphy's Law scenario is a situation where you have this challenge during your presentation, and then there is something that happens and you just have maybe tech issues, you just have some struggles, and you just have some complexities in your mind at the moment. If you're a confident person, you will take these challenges in a stride. You will get over them easily. You won't panic. Your confidence level will enable you not to panic. You just find yourself dealing with the issue and moving on. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you today that confidence breeds charisma. And charisma is something we all are attracted to. When you're very confident, your charismatic level rises. People just get attracted to you, right? When I coach people, when I do my general classes, people just tell me. In fact, I was having a discussion with someone yesterday, and the person said, I miss your class. When are you having the next class? By the way, that brings me to something I'm going to share much later towards the end of the show. So right now, what I want to do, I want to test your level of confidence if you're listening to the show right now. You're going to call in and you're going to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 where you think your confidence level is. And I'm going to do something that will amaze you. Just listening to you, I will rate your confidence level. You want to give it a try. Now let's go to the phone. The numbers to call, or well, I'll just give you one number so you don't have to struggle to get the other one or the first one. So let's just take one number. The number you can call to join the conversation this morning is 080-565-20225. 080-565-20225. You're listening in on the show. Call that number and let's test your confidence level. Let's see where you are. And then let's place you where you ought to be. Just listening to you, I'll tell you, because confidence is my thing. It's what I drink, I eat, I sleep. I just walk around it every other day of my life, every day precisely. So guys, the number to call again is 080-565-20225. The phone line is open right now. Call in and let's have a beautiful conversation on the most important tool you need to be a confident speaker, which is confidence. As you call in, I'll take your call and we'll discuss. We'll have a good time on the show today and we'll continue the show. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, just before you start calling in, I want to take a word from our sponsors, Uniqueville International Schools, the best school in Port Harcourt right now.
Uniqueville
Greenfield International Schools provides a safe space and unique platform for learning. We are a nursery and primary school with a mentorship system of teaching that focuses on building confidence, developing resilience and character in our children. In addition to developing their specific academic skills, we also inculcate key co-curricular activities such as public speaking, drama, science, poetry, arts, and craft. Visit us at number 5 Onwechekwa Close off Geodetic Road beside Shell IA Rumobiakani, Port Harcourt. Call us on 0706 437 2015 or visit our website. Hello, just hold the line.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the show. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Okay, my name is Madam Enke. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I am enjoying your program. I'm so happy that you're sharing something like this.
Thank you.
You know, I used to have problem before in talking to people.
Okay.
Or later, as I meet up with people, my confidence begins to grow.
Beautiful.
So, although sometimes I slow down, maybe when I want to come out, sometimes I see a kind of fear somehow.
Yeah.
And then when I'm talking, the confidence needs to grow.
Okay.
So I'm really happy. Are you running a program apart from this?
Yes, I do. Okay, well, you're the first caller, right? So just stay tuned to the show. Towards the end of the show, I'm going to announce a program I'll be doing on Friday. It's going to be free, absolutely. It's going to be free. But because you're the first caller, I'm going to give you an additional gift. I'm going to send something to you. So what you do, just text me your WhatsApp number. I'll send you an ebook that deals exclusively on confidence for free. Absolutely. I'll send it to you for free for being the first caller.
Okay, my last 4-digit number,
Your WhatsApp number. WhatsApp.
Okay, my WhatsApp number.
Yes, text it to this line. Yes, text it to this line. I'll send you absolutely your name and WhatsApp number. Just text it.
Okay.
Thank you for being the first caller on the show. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. But meanwhile, your confidence level, I'll put it at a 5. Your confidence level is at a 5. Yes, but you'll do better.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. All right, our first caller just got a free gift from the coach, and it's a gift on confidence. Now, this is a gift a friend of mine in the US sent to me and said, look, I want to support your show. Anyone that calls in first, just give this free ebook that I wrote to the person. A beautiful lady from the US, a very good friend of mine, a colleague, a coach. And so she's the first person to call. Incidentally, she's a lady, so it's coming from a lady to a lady. And so I think that's a beautiful one. I don't know if she knew a lady would be the first to call, and she said just give it to the first caller. So keep the lines open. The lines are open. Keep your phone calls coming in, and we'll talk. I'll tell you where your confidence level is. The first caller, number 5, scale of 1 to 10. I just listen to you, and I'll feel it, and I'll tell you your level, your grade, where you are on a scale of 1 to 10. But she's a 5. Right, so Coach Emmanuel Dogba here. Let's do this. Now, again, while your calls are coming in, let me tell you something else that you need to know. When you are confident, you become more engaging. Very interesting. You become more engaging. In fact, confident people can engage you in a discussion, in a conversation freely without any bias. They're very, very easy to communicate with. There are people that make you feel comfortable when you're talking with them because they don't have anything to, show off for. They know who they are. They are charismatic and they are more engaging. They are people that you just want to have a conversation with. So if you are a confident person, you're struggling with confidence issues, it's something you really need to work on. It's something you really need to work on. Even as a parent, if you're not confident, when you're communicating with your children, it's not going to go smooth. And that's why some parents who really lack confidence, they are quick to spank, they are quick to hit, they are quick to shout. Especially when they try to ask you a question that you don't know how to solve and bring a maths question to you, and your confidence level in solving that question is low. Rather than just say, you know what, I think we'll look into it. You say, come on, go and sit down. Go and meet your teacher. Am I your teacher? I've paid, a parent once said, I've paid your school fees. Go and meet your teacher. Let them do the work. And I smiled. I knew that parent obviously didn't know what to do. And that's the reason why confident people are different. You see, a confident person will be bold enough to admit, I don't know this one. All right, let me check it. Let me find out. Another very beautiful quality of confident people is that confidence helps you to build trust. And this is beautiful. It helps you to build trust. because confidence projects not only authority but a sense of transparency. It projects not only authority but a sense of transparency. And when people see that you have this transparency, they feel so. By the way, let me tell you a secret about life. There's a difference between reality and assumptions. Okay? But a lot of people live by assumptions. They don't live by reality. So you've got to watch it. That's why you need to try the best you can to build your confidence level, because it projects not just your authority, but it also projects your transparency. It gives out a sense of transparency. And, when people see that you don't seem to be hiding anything, right? Your audience or the people you're communicating with, they begin to fall in love with you. They just like your personality. They want to relate more with you, okay? Because you are showing off something that is powerful, and that is your confidence level. You're showing off something that is awesome, really great, something that makes for everybody else, who relates with you, they feel safe around you, all right? Because it is a powerful tool and the most important tool. Yeah, the numbers to call. Number to call, 080-565-20225. 080-565-20225. The first caller was persistent. While the jingle was playing, she was calling and 3 times, and I picked the call eventually. Right, so how do I become a more confident speaker? I know that's a question a lot of people are waiting for. I tell you, the first thing is just be prepared. It sounds so easy, but you just have to be prepared. Never take anything for granted. Don't trivialize any opportunity you have to speak. Be prepared. You need to be prepared, because if you're not, it will show in your confidence level. You see, when you're not adequately prepared and you stand before a crowd, especially a crowd that will eventually ask questions when you're done, it's going to be obvious. I sit in the audience and I look at certain speakers speak and I just smile to myself. I tap the person sitting next to me. I say, this guy is not proper. He's not adequately prepared. They say, how do you know? I say, because I'm in the business. It's what I do. This guy is not adequately prepared. I say, okay, watch out for 1, 2, 3 things. He's going to do this. He's going to do this before the end of his speech. And they say, but are you, excuse me, I don't want to use the word, but permit me, are you a wizard? I say, it's not about wizardry. I've been in this business and I know what it is. And eventually the person will do the first thing, the second thing, and the other person will look at me and say, wow, you're good. I say, yeah, because he's not prepared. Obviously, he's not adequately prepared. So be prepared. It's very important. Don't take it for granted. The second thing you need to do, don't try to be anybody else. Be yourself. In fact, that's the essence of this show. Find your voice. Find your voice is about being yourself. Be yourself. Right? I listen to great presenters on radio. I love great presenters. I've listened to so many presenters over and over and over in the various kind of genre of presentation on radio. But I don't crave to be anybody. I am me. I am myself. I always strive to be me. I always want to be a better version of myself. So you know what? I am myself. And I will give you the biggest blockbuster. This blockbuster is what a lot of people find difficult to deal with. All right? Let me tell you something that will shock you. Perfection does not exist. Even the big names in public speaking who give TED Talks across the world, they can forget what they are saying. They can trip on their way up to the stage. I'm telling you a gospel truth. Who cares? You're human after all. Don't try to be all perfect before you go out there. Accept your humanity, man. That's the beauty of it. When you look at football, for example, they are trying to make football perfect by bringing technology into it. You see those human errors were the things that bring anxiety and fun to the game. But right now, technology is so heavy in football that those things that used to make us love and cheer and cherish the game, it's kind of fizzling away gradually, right? It's fizzling away. And that's the same thing with public speaking. You don't try to be all perfect. Yes, strive for perfection, but don't wait until you're there, because you'll never be there unless you keep going. You can't get there unless you keep going. You see, this thing is like, it's a journey. You must start the journey and begin to make effort to get there. You don't get there by sitting in one place and hoping that you'll be there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so these are just a few ways you can and you should do well to become more confident. These are ways, I just share 3 of them. Number 1, be prepared. Second one, be yourself. And the third one, don't sit in one spot and say, until I'm perfect, I won't make a move. Just make that move. You are human. You're going to learn as you grow. All right. So if you're listening to the show up until now, this is what I want to say to you. The number I'm going to share with you is 080-565-20225. Now, what you're going to do, I'm doing a free webinar on Friday on Zoom. It's a free webinar. Absolutely. If you're listening to the show, just send your WhatsApp number and send, I'm interested. I'm going to send you the link to the webinar and you can be a part of that webinar. I'm going to be sharing with you tips on how you can build your self-confidence, right, in this game of public speaking. So if you're interested in overcoming stage fright, you're interested in building your self-confidence, you're interested in becoming a more confident person, why not send me your WhatsApp number? Just send the number to 080-565-20225. You can also send to 080-009-7393-470. Any of those 2 numbers, just send I'm interested. That's all you need to do. It's your WhatsApp line, so just send I'm interested to 080-565-20225, or you send to 080-97393-470. And when you send I'm interested, I'm going to send you the link for the free webinar that will be happening on Friday. The time for the webinar will be sent to you. The link for the Zoom link will be sent to you, and you're going to join that class. It's my freebie for the end, towards the month end of January. I'm going to be giving you powerful information, knowledge that is beyond 30 minutes on radio, something you will live for and enjoy for the rest of your days. It's powerful. I want to encourage you, be a part of this webinar. Again, the number is 080-565-20225. I'm interested. That's all you just said. I'm interested. And the link will be sent to you. You can also send to my WhatsApp, official WhatsApp line, which is 0809-7393-470. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the much we can take because of our time. And I want to remind you, my opening thought for this episode is a very powerful quote. I also want to close with that quote. For some obvious reason, I believe that quote will help you build capacity and remember what we have discussed today. And that's the words of Timothy Weah, which says, confidence is key. Once you have that, you are unstoppable. From me to you, it's Coach Emmanuel Dogba. I'm the oxygen, and wherever I go, life flows. Ciao, ciao.